Hi everyone! Welcome back to another video of mine. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry I was absent last time because I did not have any privacy. You guys know if we have visitors, kind of like really loud, and of course I have to entertain them and all that stuff. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's get into it. As always, guys, I am going to talk about the box packaging first and all that jazz before I move on to the swatches and try on. So the box packaging looks like this. To me, this is more suitable for the Bonbons one because the Bonbons actual packaging is actually color pink, so I thought this was that. I really love this box just so because my favorite color is pink, but you can't deny the fact that it's really well thought of. And on the sides, you can see the list of ingredients. You might want to go ahead and check if you guys are allergic to something. At the top, you will see what it says there, Too Faced, and on the side is a barcode and some of the stuff there. So when you flip this at the back, you will see the shades that you are going to get. Let me just read what it says here. Indulge your craving for chocolate with these 16 antioxidant rich cocoa powder infused matte and shimmer shades, inspired by our best-selling cocoa powder based chocolate soleil bronzer. Chocolate Bar comes with our signature glamour guide with 3 beauty looks to get you started. Hashtag chocolate bar palette. So inside the box packaging, you will also have this aside from the actual product, of course. And this is their how-to glamour guide. So inside right here, you have 3 different looks. It says here milk chocolate. At the back, you can have the instructions. Semi-sweet. And the last one is hot cocoa. Did I pronounce that right? Anyways, that's what it looks like. Let's see at the back. It says here, we've designed our palettes and signature glamour guide to take the guesswork out of getting gorgeous. These 3 looks will get you started, but don't stop there. Once you've mastered them, keep playing. It's fun to be a girl. It is fun to be a girl. And it says here, forget love, I'd rather fall in chocolate. XOXO. That. Gossip Girl. No, it's not Gossip Girl. Now moving on to the actual product. It looks so beautiful and delicious. You know you've done something right with a product if a lot of companies are trying to copy it. So it pretty much says the same thing just like what it says in the box, except there are no images on what shades you are going to get. If you are someone who doesn't like any product that has a smell on it, you might not like this one, but if you love chocolate, you may like this one. It's not really that strong, to be honest. Some people are just really sensitive when it comes to smell, but to me, I like it. I love it. The packaging looks delicious and it smells delicious, so I'm like, yes. And not to mention, you will also get a mirror here. The actual packaging is more of like a tin can, some sort of, but yeah, this is all the shades. They are so gorgeous. Now this has been released for like a really long time. I feel like I'm the last one to have this, but you know, there are still some people out there who just, you know, started to become a teenager and wanted to try this one out, so I am here for you. Now let's move on to the finger swatches, and then after that I will be doing the brush swatches. So I'm starting off with the shade Gilded Ganache. This is from the first row. I love the fact that this has some gold shimmer on it. I feel like there is a texture in this shade. And then the next one is White Chocolate, which is like super, super smooth. It glided super quick on the back of my arm. And then the next shade is Milk Chocolate. And that is also soft to the touch as well. I feel like most of these shimmer shades here has a little bit of texture when it comes to, you know, feeling it in your finger, but it's not really that bad. And that shade is Black Forest Truffle, very beautiful. And then you have Triple Fudge. This is more of like a dark cocoa shade. The next shade is called Salted Caramel. This is perfect for transitioning on your crease. Gorgeous color. And then the next shade is a shimmery, not really shimmery, but it's more of like a pearlized metallic finish. This is the Marzipan. And then the next shade is Semi-Sweet. The next shade is called Strawberry Bonbon. And then after that, you got the Candied Violet, which is also pretty because I love the shimmer in this color, in this eyeshadow. And then the next one is Amaretto. Now let's move on to the last row, starting with Hazelnut. And then after that, I got the shade Creme Brulee. And then after that, I got Hot Chocolate, followed by Cherry Cordial. And then the last one is Champagne Truffle. Now these are all your finger swatches. I'm just going to move my hand super close to the camera lens so you guys could have a good look. They are really nice, I'm telling you guys, and they smell so good. I don't have anything under my skin, okay? There's no primer. It's just my bare skin. Oh, these are the shades from the last row. I will be doing the same exact order just like what I did on my finger swatches from the first row down to the third row. Okay? So the color payoff with these brush swatches are not as pigmented as the finger swatches. I feel like it has always been like that. To tell you guys honestly, this is my third brush swatches. I was trying to figure out if it's just really my skin because it's really smooth and all that stuff, but I have eyeshadow palettes here that I have done the same thing, but it's not really like this. So I'm really confused. Did I get an old palette or what? And the whole reason of me doing these swatches without a base because I want to see the full potential. I want to see if that $50 is really worth it or not. But anyways, this is the back of my arm. This is not my eyes, so I can't really tell if I'm really happy or not. So again, without a base, I used a flat brush. I'm trying to see if there's a difference or not, so it looks basically the same. So what I'm going to do is that I am going to use a primer, and this is from Wet n Wild, super cheap. And when I was just starting out at makeup, I just use a concealer, really. By the way, I'm so sorry, guys. Jondrae is playing Minecraft. So I'm just spreading this liberally in the back of my arm, and we'll see. So I just let that dry a little bit, and these are the shades that are weak earlier in the brush swatches, and there is a huge difference. So I am not so sure if this is going to be the same exact result because you guys know that even before we apply a color on our crease, on our lid, we usually set it with a transition shade, right? So we'll see later if it's really good or not. Now I have been trying to remove the makeup, but look at it. It's really hard to remove. Even the one that doesn't have any base, I'll show you at the back. See? It's still there. So as always, I'm going to put a primer on one eye so that we can see the difference with and without a primer. The primer that I'm using right now is from Wet n Wild. The shade that I'm using right now is White Rabbit. This is a matte white shade. After this, I am going to work on my crease and I'm picking up the shade called Salted Caramel. This is also a matte shade, more of like a light brown. Now I'm going to intensify it a little bit using Milk Chocolate. For my lid, I will be using a flat brush and I am loading it up with Candied Violet. To tell you guys honestly, I had a really hard time picking up this color and applying it because it does not apply at all. It does a little bit, you guys could see, but it's really muddy. To tell you guys honestly, it didn't really work out with the flat brush, so I went ahead and used my finger instead. And because it is not the violet that I have expected it to be, I just decided to intensify my outer V using Triple Fudge. Now I'm going to get the Champagne Truffle and put that on the inner corner of my eyes, which I do not have any problem at all. Alright, so this is the final eye makeup look that I have created today using this palette. I am going to be really honest with you guys. I got really excited with the Black Forest Truffle, Candied Violet, and Gilded Ganache, the one that has a micro glitter on it. Unfortunately, they do not apply it very well. So the rest of the shades here do not look really good when it comes to the brush swatches, but they do really work well in the eyes. That's just my observation on that. So I'm still gonna figure out a different way to use those three shades that I have mentioned. Probably like a shadow insurance will make this better, but the Candied Violet on my eyelids, I have to admit, they look really muddy. I already used my finger to apply it and pat it, really pack it up real nice, but I am looking at it and it doesn't really look nice. So I tried everything. I tried all of my techniques, the brushes that I'm really comfortable with. If you ask me, for $49, not really that bad, but the beautiful shades I'm absolutely sure, just like the Too Faced Sweet Peach, you can definitely work your way on it, but with so much effort, I think that's kind of like, a little bit of a letdown, but you know, you can work everything out. But for $49, I just wish that, you know, there's definitely an inconsistency with this palette. So when I have seen the other reviews, I was really excited, but you guys know me, I don't want to be happy about something that I haven't really personally tried. I have tried this and I'm sad to say I'm not really 100% happy about it. You guys have seen my swatches. Go in the store, swatch it yourself. That could possibly make up your mind. But again, just like what I said, except for the 3 shades that I have mentioned, the one that has microfine glitter. So yeah, I think that's the only problem. You need an extra effort when it comes to the other shades in this palette, but I love the color combinations, and I actually love this one because this one is a perfect highlighting shade. I love the packaging, I love the smell, and I love all that. So it's not that I hate it. I'm kind of a little bit disappointed, but this is not going to be on top of my list just because for $49 there's so much inconsistency. But I love it, but it's not something that I 100% recommend. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think on the comment box down below. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye!